Hey guys, Pony here, and today, well, I'm going to be showing you guys some cool little things that I made today, and that is for a mini game from Rhythm Heaven Fever. Oh my god, I can't say it. Rhythm Heaven Fever from the Wii, and yeah, it's the one with the samurai, as you guys can see a little bit. It's still a work in progress. I still don't have any textures on it yet still, but I just decided to add some extra entities compared to the last video. There's now an extra 3 more. The ones I added was enemy 2, 3, and 4. There's also, of course, a default enemy new, which is the green ones, and enemy 1. Sorry if that made you guys motion sick or something. I know I should have done better, but oh well. Okay, so basically how one of these things work, or hang on, I should actually explain more like how the game starts. It teleports a samurai. It sets some redstone wires and stuff and teleports the player. And it also clears their inventory and sets the pose for him. And these two command block chains right here are, what they do is they give him an animation of running when he gets to the platform. And then he stops, and then he starts his looping animation over here. It sets some blocks down here, like the redstone wire and the redstone block here. And this is his animation. It's basically a pose ahead 10 and 5 as the second one, and then he's teleporting up and down. And then it resets the whole thing, making it like repeating. As you guys can see right here. 1 second. See, now it's looping. And now he's doing his animation, which I actually find pretty cool. It's to help with the rhythm, I guess, since there is no audio yet, but there will be soon. So now how do I do the test for the left click and right click? Well, as you guys saw from the video earlier, when I did the right clicking, or actually sorry, when I did the left clicking part, or when, I think in the game you're supposed to hold A and B, but it's kind of complicated doing that, so you can't really left click and right click. I mean, you can, but you can't left click on here, really. It's really difficult to do. So what I did instead was do a drop item, which is this button, which is on my mouse. So it's mouse 4. It's usually supposed to be the Q button, but I changed that. So every time you right click, that's when you swing your sword. You can spam it too, like I tried there. And then, of course, dropping the item does the slash. And yeah. Depending on what mob you're fighting, it depends on what move you use. Like, the green ones would have to do the slash, while the red ones have to use that. You cannot do the opposite on them. Okay, so let's talk about the slash. This was testing for a right click, which is actually a score of carrot on a stick. If the score is 1, whenever you right click with a carrot stick, it always goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, how many times you clicked it. It's part of Minecraft, apparently. Thankfully. So once that's set of 1, and the scoreboard command is this. Scoreboard objectives, add whatever the name is. I don't even know what I just wrote there, to be honest. I just randomly hit let spam my keys, and then I put stat.useItem.Minecraft carrot on a stick. That's it. I'm not going to obviously paste the command because I'll break the game, I think. But yeah, you basically make the objective, and that's the right click. So it's basically testing for if your right click is 1 in 1,000. Why 1,000 is because if you do have a spam click, like, you know, like, if, let's say you did hit 1,001, it wouldn't test for. So I'd recommend keeping this number high, like that number or something. But it should be fine in 1,000, because no way you're going to be able to do that in like 1 tick. Just saying. And then there's a set block, a couple set blocks and stuff. The redstone block air and shit like that. Anti-data samurai, where he swings his sword. There's another redstone block. And resetting the right click to 0. Setting the redstone block and resetting the samurai. Why resetting the samurai last is because if I didn't have that and I had it right here, it would cause an animation glitch where he keeps holding his sword if you spam the sword. So that helps repair it, I guess you could say, and it works. Like, watch. I'm a spam click, right? See, it's resetting every time, which is what we need. And then there's another one right here, which is test for all entities type equals item, which we're going to also make it more specific and have it as carrot on a stick later on. Because literally any item will make them slash, which is not a good thing. So let's go fix that. Item ID Minecraft carrot on a stick. I'm probably doing this wrong, so don't copy paste me right now. Let's try it now. It works. Okay. So yes, you can copy paste that. That's literally all I have to do. Item ID Minecraft carrot on a stick with parentheses or whatever they call it. And then you got your comparator, a kill entity type equals item, the pose for the samurai, which is all over here. It's just making him slash his sword. And then there's a reset one right there. And then there's also the replacement for the carrot on a stick. And also right here is, I guess there isn't any. Oh, there isn't any because it's not needed. There's no need for getting rid of this redstone block because once you don't have the item, you can't use it again until you get the item back. As I'm going to spam the drop button real quick. You can't use it again until it gets back. So there's no point in resetting this block, right? Removing it and then adding it back. So that's pretty much it for that mechanic. And then over here, there's another mechanic. What's this redstone block doing here now? This one adds a comparator right here when an enemy is in a hittable range. So once that's there, this will do a fill command over here with a yellow yellow wool, and it will do test for all entities, name equals enemy 1 right in front of the player. If that happens to be true, it will do a command, which is the icon crack, and it's force, and I'm gonna also put all players. Because I don't want it to be just heal pony, because then if someone, like if this map was ready for download and stuff like that, and I released it, then it obviously wouldn't do the icon crack unless your gamer tag is literally the same as me. And then kill entity's name equals enemy 1, enemy 2, 3, and 4 to reset them. So that they don't just go ouch and keep going, which I'll explain in just a moment. Now, here's the enemy. How does he work? He gets summoned at a random time, or a specific time because it's rhythm. Set a block of air. The summon command, which is just an armor stand. Name enemy 1 with invisibility. An armor item of apple. And a rotation. So he's facing the right way when he spawns. And then entity data, where he moves with a motion command. And then there's the unpowered comparator that gets set like 2 ticks later, or 2 redstone repeater ticks later. And 2 redstone repeater ticks later, it gets set back to air. Basically what this function does is, if you swing too early before this command gets executed, you're going to miss. And if this command hits, and you swing, you're going to miss. If you swing and this if you swing and this command is executed before this one, you're going to hit. And then of course, there's the 4 tick delay and then 2 tick. And then test for all entities and name equals enemy 1, seeing if it's still alive. And if so, say ouch or oof, whatever you want. It doesn't have to be there, I just added it for fun. And then a set block command for redstone block, which is over there. This command I'll explain in just a moment. Then there's a block data command to reset this command back to its natural state after being activated. And then 6 ticks later, the block is set to air, which is down there, that redstone repeater thing, and then kill the entity, so it resets the entity. So this one makes the entity move 0.3 blocks every tick, or whatever it is, you know, every tick or 2, I don't know how long it takes. It's like as fast as it can, so I'm guessing it is every tick. And then enemy new. This is a totally new one. So this one's the air again. This is the summon command. This time it has mushroom stew, which will change sometime soon. And then entity data enemy new motion. This is the motion that it's going to be using to jump at you. And then there's going to be a set block of an unpowered comparator right off the bat, because right when this thing moves is your cue to hit it. And then 2 ticks later, it's going to be your chance is going to be over. And then test for enemy new, it's the same exact thing, where it says ouch, and then it resets the redstone block down there, and success count, kill entity, and basically these ones are always going to be the movement thing after you miss, of course. Like, if you miss completely, it's going to just drive past you, you know? And then enemy 2, 3, and 4 are nothing special, really. But enemy 3 and 4 do have something special, I guess. Enemy 1 and 2 basically are the replacements. Like, it's hard to explain, but once enemy 1 goes, enemy 2 goes. It's like they swap. So that they don't summon enemy 1 and enemy 1. Because if it's still going down, then it would probably glitch. Which it would actually glitch, I guess, if you had two of the same entities. Okay, and then you got enemy 3 and 4, which is the one where it double attacks you, where there's one in the front and one behind. One on the far left and one on the far right of the cloud, in other words, and that goes flying towards you. So you're supposed to hit them in the perfect times, but I still haven't found a really good time. Like, I think I'll have to nerf this one right here, or buff this one, sorry, like, no. Yeah, I'll have to nerf the attack speed. Oh my god. I'll have to nerf... Okay, let me get this straight real quick, hang on. Alright, so we buffed the attack swing chance, which means that you can hit a little earlier, so it's easier, and that's a nerf for the enemy, so he has a harder, easier chance to get hit, and that's it. Oh, also, this command right here, I bet you're wondering about this one. This one, after a 4-tick delay, will set block a redstone block over here, activating the second one. So it's basically automated. Once this enemy 3 goes, the enemy 4 goes after a specific time to keep up with the rhythm. And I guess that's it. That is literally all you have to do. And then, of course, I completely forgot, you have to have some sort of timer, which times all of them. So I added this one, which is going to set block for enemy 1, set block for enemy 2, set block for enemy 3 and 4, set block for enemy 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, I fucked it up. Hang on. Enemy 1, enemy 2, enemy... I think this is the same. Nope, this is not the same. Okay. Yeah, enemy 1, enemy 2, enemy 3, 4. And then... I don't know. Well, let's go figure it out real quick. Hang on. Okay. So enemy 1, yep. Enemy 2. I missed it. Enemy 3 and 4. Enemy 1. I think it's enemy 2, by the way. So that it keeps looping properly. And then enemy 3 and 4. And then the last guy, which I completely missed. Oh, I love the moon on this one. This looks so good. Yeah, I suck. See if I can get it perfect. Missed it, damn it. It's still missable, yep. Just gotta time it perfectly. Gonna try it one more time. Oh my god. There we go, okay. That's enough. Oh man, that was fun. Alright. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's been a struggle making this, but it's actually pretty simple, but a little complex for advanced users, I guess. I mean, or actually more complex for beginners, but maybe it might be a piece of cake for experts, I guess. But, yeah, this is basically how I make that, that minigame. So I'm going to try to make more minigames down the road, and I'm also going to add textures and stuff and update this even more, maybe today. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Subscribe, leave a like, show this to your friends, and have a great day, and I will see you guys again later. Bye! Man, that was terrible. Bye!